never really right time obtuse. Getting in the fight, I might lose. Never really had the bout nice boobs. Hoping I'll keep up 9 soon. Picking up the mic to spike my views. Keep it kinda like haikus. I'ma take the night to write my news. What's the height I wanna strike my noose? We're never really gonna understand this, why I gotta write a symphony. I'm just making use of what I know, so I'm guessing I prefer to do it rhythmically. But I never really seem to get it right. The imperfectionist is just a kid in me. Yeah, I struggle as an artist, I'm the face of definition, woo, the epitome. And I've always had a problem hating on myself, stacking up my wealth to put it on a shelf and throw it down a well. And maybe I rebel to feed it to the devil, never would repel people that I seek to meet in evil hells. Reaching like a leash, I seek it to excel. A cheeky freak that isn't Greek up in the shell, but my mystique is just unique enough to sell. I'm a lyricist, not a rapper, broken so we're not immune.
All right, Wolf Talk Podcast is here with Nieko. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing good. So tell me, how did you come up with the name Nieko?
Yeah, so my real name is actually Nieko, but it's spelled different. It's spelled Nico. And so it's actually a little play on words. So I'm half German. And Ni means never, but it's spelled N-I-E. And then K-O is basically you can't take me out, right? Ni, never K-O. You know what I mean? So I just combined that. And I was like, okay, cool. I like that spelling. Let me just roll with that, you know?
Well, that's awesome. So people call you Nick?
No, people just call me Nieko. I mean, it's my real name.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's my real name. Yep.
So when did you get started?
I started making music when I was about 13, something like that. But I was never really consistent with it. I was always like, recording a song here and there, like writing something, but it wasn't like a daily grind. And I feel like the last 5.5, 6 years, I've been grinding on a daily basis. And that's when I've literally been seeing more progress and things happening. Before then it was just like I'd record a song maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks.
Right. And just like we were talking prior to me hitting, before the show, consistency is the key.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm a big advocate of that.
So, you were telling me you make hot sauce as well?
I do, yeah. So I got my own hot sauce. It's called Nieko Fuego. And it's basically like if a sweet and sour sauce and a scorpion pepper, if they had a baby, that'd be my sauce. And yeah, so it's got a kick to it, but it's got that sweet taste and it's got 0 calories. So, and it's FDA approved.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody needs to go buy one.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah.
So as far as your hot sauce or your sauce in general, how can somebody obtain that?
Yeah, you can actually just Google me. It's Nieko. My website will be at the very top, and you guys can go to my website and grab a bottle.
How much is that?
The bottles are $12, and then plus shipping.
Oh, cool. So go back to your music.
Yeah.
So what got you started? What are your influences?
Yeah. So I've always even when I was younger, I was a big hip hop fan, and listening to like the old '90s NWA stuff and things like that. And when I was 13, Little Bow Wow came out, and I was like, he was about my age. I think Bow Wow was like a year older than me, and he's from Columbus. So that kind of really inspired me, made me think, damn, okay, I want to be like him. So that's why I started rapping. Yeah.
So where are you from?
I was born in Germany, but I've lived in 3 different countries. So I when I was a kid, I lived in America. I lived in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, and then when I was 11, I moved to Germany, stayed there till I was like 19. And then at 19, I moved to Spain for 3 years. I just packed my bags and was like, you know what, I'm going to Spain now. And then 8 years ago, I came back to America.
Oh, okay.
And I'm back in Cincinnati. Yep.
Oh, so you're in Ohio with me. That's cool.
Yep. Exactly. Where are you from in Ohio?
Up towards Akron.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hell yeah. That's awesome.
So, have you been like touring, going to any shows?
So let me see. I have done some shows a little bit north of Dayton area, a little past Dayton. I forget the Chillicothe. That was the furthest I've been. Yeah, Chillicothe. And other than that, it's just more local. shows, but obviously, you know, I'm growing. So the more I grow, the more supporters I have in each city, the more likely I am to go on a tour, or at least plan a small tour, like hit a couple different cities and states. That would obviously be a dream come true. So we'll see. It's a work in progress.
I really liked your song GPT.
Oh, you like that? Thank you.
Oh yeah, I do. I do my listening before I do my interviews.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I just dropped that one yesterday. That's off of the my new album, Foreign AF, which stands for Foreign as Fuck.
I like the name. That's cute. That's funny.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
Yeah.
what do you got planned for 2025?
Yeah, so I'm gonna continue to roll out my new album. I did actually. Currently, it's only the full album's only in CD format, which you can also get on my website. I also have like a Facebook ad running right now where people can get the album for free if they cover the shipping costs. So if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you're gonna get hit by that ad. But yeah, so I'm planning on rolling out the last couple of songs on that album, put them on streaming platforms, and then obviously get to work on some new projects. I got a couple artists that I'm working with, and yeah, just continuing to grow. You know, creating more content, and just yeah, see whatever works. You know.
So, you in the progress of making new songs now?
Oh, always. Yeah, I always. It doesn't matter how busy I get. I always try to at least a couple times a week. I just you make sure I schedule at least 2 or 3 hours. You know, where I just focus on making new music and kind of force myself to. Even if I'm not really in the mood, I still force myself to do it, just because sometimes creativity just comes, and it's a whole lot better than if you just go, you know, I'm not feeling like it today. I'm just not going to do anything. Even if you
Right.
come up with, even if you just make a little bit of progress, that's a whole lot better than just doing nothing. So, yeah.
Now, do you buy your beats or make your beats?
Yeah, I used to produce my own songs, but I quit doing that just because of the way things are nowadays. Nowadays, people want, it's all about quantity, right? You have to create a lot of music, because people constantly want to be entertained, because if they're not, they're gonna, their focus is gonna go somewhere else, and they're gonna forget about you, right? So, I have a couple of producers I work with and who I collaborate with on songs.
Awesome. So, uh, obviously, do you in-house record or you go to
Yep.
studio?
No, I do everything in house. I'm actually sitting. This is actually my studio right here. Well, so yeah, I got just basically it's a home recording studio. Um, yeah, and it's basically all you need nowadays. You like all the tools that you have available, all the plugins and stuff, and there's so many professional engineers out there too on the internet. So even if you're not the greatest at mixing, you can still hire somebody to mix your song and still get that radio quality, even if you're not in a professional recording studio.
Right. Well, that's awesome. Um, do you have any videos coming out?
So to be honest, I did drop a video for drug abuse. You know, it's a song I wrote after a good friend of mine passed away last year, and just over the years, so many friends have just passed away from overdosing or due to addiction, and it made me want to write a song that just kind of you know, helps people who are in that position, and you know, give them some hope. And that was the last music video I dropped. The last actually, yeah, what you would consider a music video, because it was actually professionally produced and all that. But the other videos I've dropped just like one take videos, and I'm not really planning on spending money on a full music video, just because of everyone's short attention spans nowadays. I feel like
Right.
people like I'll create a short, not spend a single dime on it, record it on my girlfriend's iPhone, and the video will get more views and more attention than if I drop a music video on YouTube. So it's like,
Yeah, you
is
got a
it really
point
worth
there.
it? Yeah, it's sad, but it's just how it is nowadays.
All right. So, you got anything else coming out, or
Uh,
that you want people to know about, or?
yeah, I mean, like I said, always got new stuff coming out. If you guys want to follow me, like I said, I'm on Spotify, all the streaming platforms. Just look up Nieko. You can Google me. There's always something coming out every single month. So I always, like I said, I'm always consistent with what I do. Um, but yeah, it's like I said, it's always something I'm working on. So There's always something coming out. And like I said, if the album 4AF, if you guys are interested in getting a CD that's signed by me personally, I always include a thank you note in every package, like one of these. One was handwritten, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on right now. What I'm focusing on.
All right. Hang out for a minute after I end this, and thank you again for joining. And yeah, we'll definitely have you on again for the down the line as you progress and get better and more out there.
Absolutely, I appreciate that, and thanks for the opportunity.
All right. Bye bye.
All right, thank you.